in today's video, I'll be making a delicious crock pot meal, tender roast beef with homemade mashed potatoes. Don't worry, I haven't forgot the veggies. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give this video a big like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, let's get to cooking. Welcome back. We are going to be cooking a pot roast meal today. It's going to be yummy and delicious. So continue watching. Please click like and subscribe. So comment down below, you guys. Tell me what is one of your favorite crock pot meals. And guys, so I'm going to get the pot roast ready. I'm thawing out. Before I put the pot roast in the crock pot, I like to sear it on the skillet each side for about 3 to 5 minutes. So right now I'm waiting for the skillet to get hot. I will be using olive oil and seasoning, garlic, minced garlic, and onion. I'm slicing my onions this way because when we eat it, I want it to be like, you know, big, not diced. I'm just slicing it this way. And let's talk about the seasoning. When we put it in a crock pot and also like to season up in a skillet, I'll be using these pepperoncinis. I'll be using some paprika. I'll be using some minced onion. And you know I gotta have my garlic. And for the packet seasonings, I will be using the Au Jus gravy. You guys know. I don't know how to pronounce that right? And then I'm gonna be using this ranch seasoning. I love to put cumin on mostly all my meats. It's just great seasoning. And garlic powder. So like I said in one of my videos, one of my crock pot videos, I'm not going to be adding salt because these packets already come with salt. I don't know if this one has a lot of salt. Yeah, sodium's already in here. And then we already have, where is it? Sodium and this one already. So that's like what? 14 to 16, that's like 20%. And then we have all these other stuff going on. So you guys, I will leave down in the description my other cooking videos. So I hope you guys check those out and watch them. Crock pot easy meals and other easy protein meals. But let's get to cooking. I think my skillet is hot and ready to go. Okay, you guys, I think my skillet is ready to go. It's nice and warm. You guys know what I like to put to hear that sizzling sound, my onions. So first we're gonna do some olive oil. I'm just drizzling a little bit of olive oil first. And I'm gonna like move the pan around. I'm gonna start using the minced garlic. I'm gonna put that in there. You guys know I don't measure my garlic, so I'm just gonna put some garlic in. Oh, I hear it already. Can you guys hear that? It is ready to go. I might want to turn that down a little bit, so be careful, you guys. Be careful. Don't touch it. Careful. Turn it down. Now we're gonna throw in some onions and drop it all over the place. And we're gonna save some of these onions for when we put it in the crock pot as well. Let's get the onions seasoned up. It smells good, you guys. It smells so good. And also, did I mention some lemons? I'm gonna squeeze a little lemon juice. So you guys, this part we're just searing up the pot roast. We're just searing it up. We're getting it brown on both sides. So like I said, we're gonna cook it 3 to 5 minutes on each side. And we're gonna add just a little of the seasonings that I talked about. Because I'm extra, I had to have seasonings. So we're just gonna sear it up. I'm gonna turn back up the stove because it was just too hot. I got my big fork I'm poking holes in it as well. So we're gonna cook this in a crock pot for about 8 hours. I'm also cooking Brussels sprouts in the oven. You guys see that? Let's turn it up a little more. And we're gonna let that cook for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Okay, you guys, now that we got the pot roast nice and brown, can you guys see that? Yes. We're gonna put it in the pot roast. We're gonna put it in the crock pot. I also added a little more beef broth. Now the juices that we get from this meat, we want to add it to the pot roast as well. We don't want to just discard it. You want to add those nice juices to the pot roast as well. And I'm letting it cool off. Like, I turned off the burner, let it cool down just a little bit, and then we're gonna put it in the crock pot. So I put it in the crock pot for 8 hours because it's thick meat, and so I'm cooking it super early. I'm actually cooking this on Thanksgiving, you guys, but this video is not coming out until later. So this is a Thanksgiving meal. Okay, now we have the pot roast ready to go. I have all the seasonings in here. I have this Au Jus package right here that we use, and I also have the ranch seasoning that we're gonna be using as well. I'm saving just a little to season the Brussels sprouts that I'm making. So let's talk about what we got in the crock pot, okay, you guys? We have more pepperoncinis. We have the seasonings that we used while we were cooking the pot roast on the stove. I added a cup of low sodium beef broth in here, and onions, and later on, about an hour before this is done, I'm going to add in some carrots and mushrooms. So also I will be adding some rosemary that I got fresh from my garden. Can you guys smell that? I love the smell of rosemary. It's the best. So I'm just gonna, I washed and cleaned this. I got it from the garden. I washed and cleaned this. I'm just gonna, that was not what I was looking for. Let's try that again. Okay, so I'm just gonna place it neatly like there, and we're gonna get ready to cook this pot roast, okay? Cooking my pot roast on low for about 8 hours. Can't wait till it's finished. It's gonna smell so good. So always check your meat to make sure it's fully cooked, and enjoy. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Comment down below if you have a favorite crock pot recipe. I would love to know. Okay, so if you can see, I added some carrots already. We're about at an hour, so I'm gonna start adding some more carrots to the mixing, and then I'm gonna add some mushrooms. And like I said, we have an hour left, so let that cook. Hopefully the carrots will get nice and soft. Just adding and adding mushrooms and carrots. And it's almost done, you guys. Look at that. Does that look good? So I added the rosemary on top, basically for the aroma, and hopefully the seasonings will also soak through the meat as it's been cooking for this long. Did I tell you I love mushrooms? Add more mushrooms. I'm gonna be adding some more carrots too. Okay guys, so I told you I would not forget the vegetables. So here is the Brussels sprouts. I seasoned them with vinaigrette, balsamic, and some cranberries, and pepper, and some onion powder. So I'm going to put them in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes because I like them really toasty and crispy. So that's my liking, but here is Brussels sprouts. This is so easy and yummy to do. I love Brussels sprouts. Okay, comment down below if you like Brussels sprouts. Hey you guys, if you continue watching, you're going to see my side dish that I'm making with the pot roast. I'm making my version of homemade mashed potatoes. So what I like to do first is I like to clean my potatoes, then skin them, but I also leave a little skin on it as well. And then I like to cut my potatoes in fourths, and I'm going to boil it in water for about 20 to 25 minutes. I have to check to see if they're tender. And this is going to be for me and my boyfriend, the pot roast for me and my boyfriend, but hopefully we have leftovers. So I'm cooking about 4 to 5 medium to large potatoes. And let's get cooking. Hey you guys, you can see that I have my potatoes. They are boiling, they are ready, they are tender, if you can tell. And we're gonna get them out the pot and get ready to put in the fixing to make the mashed potatoes. So I like to quickly mention that I have this cool top. It has draining holes on the side. So when I drain out the potatoes, you know, I just pour it over. I don't have to get a drainer, like a drainer, so save a dish, and I can just easily pour the water out. So I just want to share this little thing that top that I have. So I love this pot that I have, so it came with this. Okay you guys, so now we have the mashed potatoes. I saved a little bit of the potato water. I didn't drain it, just about just a little. Can you see how much I saved? Just a little. And we're gonna get ready to smash the mashed potatoes. I have this little smasher here. I have a blender, I forget the name of it, but one of those blenders like I use to make tomato soup. Those make it really smooth, but we're just gonna smash this up because, you know, we're not gonna be doing so many dishes. So I'm gonna be using about a cup of almond milk. I like to pour it in slowly, and I look at it like, oh, that's too soft, or you know, I want a little thicker. I'm also going to be using some of the beef broth. I don't have chicken with me, so I'm just going to be using just a little bit of the beef broth to add a little more flavor. Also having this, this is much butter I'm going to use. Don't be laughing, y'all. And I'm going to be adding a substitute, instead of sour cream, which I used to do, but I'm trying to watch. You know, it is Thanksgiving. I'm trying to watch, you know, what I put in. So I'm gonna use a little bit of Greek yogurt. You know, Greek yogurt is a good substitute for sour cream. Like I put Greek yogurt on my tacos. Put Greek yogurt, like when I want sour cream, I use this as a substitute. So, okay, you guys. So now we're gonna get to making the mashed potatoes. I'm gonna put in my butter in first, and I got my masher. And then I'm gonna sprinkle some salt all around. And then I'm gonna be I'm just using ingredients that I think I would like to have in my mashed potatoes today. So usually I change it up. Sometimes I don't put basil, sometimes I do. So like I said in one of my videos, cooking videos, when you're cooking, yeah, follow the recipe, but also, like, you know, when you're adding your own seasoning and stuff, think about like the flavors that you like. You know, it doesn't have to be the flavors that I'm using, but you'd be like, maybe I want my potatoes to have a little paprika in it. So in my cooking videos, you know, I like to give, you know, my tips and tricks and how I cook my food, but also I'm sharing what I do, but it doesn't mean it has to be precisely, you know. So when you're adding on your own flavor, make sure that's what you're doing, you know. So here we go. I'm going to add a lot of this because let me just use the other side. That's extra. See, I'm extra. So I'm just dropping everything. Here we go. Put it there. And like I said, I'm not going to add a lot of this beef broth. So like I said, you know, some people might use chicken broth. I usually use chicken broth, but I don't have it on me right now. So because I just opened this beef broth to make the pot roast, so I'm gonna be using just a little bit of this beef broth as soon as I learn how to open it. I'm just pouring it, you know, getting that little flavor. Can you guys hear the dishwasher in the background? And like I said, I'm using a substitute instead of sour cream. I'm going to be substituting in some Greek yogurt. This tub is almost gone. I'm going to get another. I love Greek yogurt. I always have Greek yogurt in the house, so I'm going to get another container of Greek yogurt. Be right back. So now I have the other container of Greek yogurt. I think this is about the heaping I'm going to use. I'm kind of eyeballing it, you guys. So like I said, now we're going to add in the almond milk. I'm not using whole milk. I'm using almond milk. Like I said, I'm slowly going to do that. And so that was the jump start. So now let's look at all the fixings that we have in there. Can you guys see? There we go. So now we're going to get the masher. And we're going to start mashing our mashed potatoes, you guys. Can you guys hear my cupcake in the background? The juices are already soaking up. Like I said, I'm going to add a little more milk. I don't want to add it all at once. I want to add it nice and slowly. I'm already thinking like, yeah, I want it a little thicker, so less milk. More mashing. Get all those potatoes mashed. This is a workout of its own. So this is not going to be served right away, you guys. So I'm going to put it in a container, put it in the refrigerator, and then we're just going to heat it back up when we get ready to have dinner.